Hey guys, welcome back to another K Job's Views. This one on Concrete Cowboy. Give you guys the full review of this movie in just a second. But before we get started, as always, like, comment, subscribe, please share, tell a friend to tell a friend about me, and away we go. So, Concrete Cowboy is a film starring Idris Elba, Caleb McLaughlin, Lorraine Toussaint, and Jarrell Jerome, and Method Man. It is based on a book called Ghetto Cowboy by Gregory Neary, written in 2009. It's about a teenager from Detroit whose mother's having a hard time raising him, sends him to his father in Philadelphia, who happens to be an urban cowboy. The father's played by Idris, the boy's played by Caleb McLaughlin. Jarrell Jerome plays a friend in that neighborhood who's into some bad shit for really good reasons. And it's like a coming of age story, right? So I really enjoyed this film. It was good, not great. Let me change that. It was great for exactly what it's supposed to be. A coming of age film, a tough love type movie. It's not going to like change your life. You're not going to walk away feeling changed from this movie. Well, you might have a better appreciation for cowboys. I certainly want a Stetson cowboy hat now. But that's it. The movie's produced by Lee Daniels and Idris Elba. And yeah, I thought it was a really good movie. I think it's a really great movie for if you just want to sit down and watch a movie. If you have like 2 hours and you want to watch a movie and you want a good movie to watch, this is a fine movie for that. This can make a good date movie. This can make a good movie to watch even with your kids, not too young of kids. But yeah, it was a good movie in that sense. So let's get more into it. I'm going to give you guys more story details, spoilers, and kind of how I felt throughout the movie. So again, the movie starts off really great because the movie starts off with Cole's mother getting the phone call that he's being expelled from school. Once again, fighting, he can't be controlled, and she's just completely tapped out. She can't do anymore. She sends him back to his father. His father, he hasn't seen in over 10 years. And his father's a cowboy. He's a cowboy in Philadelphia. He has a horse inside the house. There's stables at the top of the street. And basically, Caleb's character, Cole, has to kind of break in horses while breaking in himself, right? That's kind of what this is. This is also balanced with his friendship with Jarrell Jerome. Again, Jarrell Jerome's character is kind of who is doing some messed up things for right reasons, right? He's screwing over his kind of boss, drug lord person. But he's doing it because he wants to get his own ranch, and he understands. He used to mess with Cole's father, Idris Elba, and the whole riding crew. There's a bunch of them who have these horses at the top of the street. He used to mess with them, and he realized that they don't own that land. They're not going to be able to keep those horses, and he just kind of wants that better security, you know. So he's doing it for good reasons. It's just bad means to it. And so, you know, when Cole's character gets there, you know, he's getting tough love all around. He's really getting no love from his father. And there does come a point when they have this emotional scene. I will say Caleb McLaughlin, I think he's the one to watch, man. Like he acts the emotions. He's really good at the emotional acting. So I think he's the one to watch. I think he's a rising star. So yeah, like I said, it's a lot of tough love going on in the movie. It's kind of straightforward though. Caleb makes a bond with one of the horses, one of the tougher horses, which of course kind of reels him in as well. Things with Jarrell Jerome's character starts to get out of control. Some really good action scenes. I mean, it's like only 2 action scenes, but it's like they're crazy when they happen. So pay attention when it starts. You're gonna miss it. Blinking, you'll miss it. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it. Cole humbles himself. He learns to be a cowboy. This movie doesn't necessarily have a happy ending, but it has a feel-good ending. So that's what I could say about this movie. I really did enjoy it. I would really look forward to a movie where there doesn't have to be a love interest. Like there doesn't always have to be a love interest, but they find a way to make it happen in every movie. Again, some of the tough love for me was annoying to watch just because it wasn't Idris enough. Um, he explains kind of why he was absent from Caleb's life, but he doesn't. I don't know. To me, he doesn't really ever step up as like a father, quote, so to speak. So Method Man does a great job in this movie. Caleb McLaughlin does a great job. Jerome Jerome, of course, is a great actor, so he's doing a great job. Lorraine Toussaint's in this movie. She's been doing a lot of projects lately. I really enjoy watching her. And you also kind of get a real sense of what it takes to take care of a horse. And a sense of how gentrification affects communities that you don't always think about. So that's a big part of this is the Cowboys in Philadelphia, and this is based on a true story. Cowboys in Philadelphia couldn't afford the land or the stables or whatever to keep their horses, and so they're constantly having to move them, and the city's always encroaching on them and the whole thing. And the end credits show you that this is still going on in Philadelphia, that they still haven't found a place to kind of live out their cowboy life. But I think any of us who understands real world and real development and real estate know that. I mean, that's just the way it is. There's not too much we could do about that. Overall, good movie. I enjoyed it very much. I think the guy who played Paris in the wheelchair did an amazing job. Turns out he's a real cowboy. One of the real cowboys from this area. Yeah, so it was a really good movie. That's about it. You can check out this movie on Netflix. Sorry, I didn't mention that. You can check out this movie on Netflix. And that's about it. That's going to take care of it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Again, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend about me. And I will see you guys on the next flick.